Yo, what the word is, chat. I do have a couple pointers, a couple small updates in the KSOO trial, man. The Jacksonville, Florida rapper KSOO trial, man. He goddamn definitely has a couple defendants telling on him, man. He got the guy Dominique telling on him. You know what I mean? He got his punk ass daddy telling on him. That shit foul as a bitch. I ain't even gonna cap to you, man. I ain't never seen no shit like this, man. But anyway, Dominique took the stand yesterday, man. You know what I mean? He basically was saying, like, he put everything on KSOO, but the lawyer broke down exactly what he did. You know what I mean? And what he did was plan the whole thing. And he admitted to planning the whole thing. He sat up there and said, yes, I'm the one that was stalking this page for months. You know what I mean? And they asked him, how was you doing that? He said he had created a fake Instagram page. He was stalking the guy for months. You know what I mean? He was the one that called KSOO and told KSOO and them, hey, I know where the guy live at. You know what I mean? So he the one that told KSOO and them where the guy live at. You know what I mean? See, but the thing about KSOO is they just got word of mouth on him. You know what I mean? They don't have no hard evidence where they got the murder weapon, or you know what I mean, where they got him with his mask off. You know what I mean? They don't have none of that stuff. You know what I mean? And the way how the guy got the deceased address, how Dominique got the deceased address, he used some shit called Cord. You know what I mean? I guess it's this app called Cord out there where if somebody goddamn get pulled over, or if somebody catch some type of criminal case or charge or something like that, they can look it up and see where your last known address was at. You know what I mean? So y'all be safe out there, man. They got this shit called Cord where they can really look up and see your last known address. You know what I mean? But anyway, so the guy already come to find out, the guy Dominique, he already then testified in like 3 or 4 different cases already. And he already then lied under oath before in another case to help somebody else get out. You dig what I'm saying? So you know damn well that KSOO lawyer had a field day with this guy, man. And it's crazy because the guy Dominique that's on the stand, he's pretty much caught red-handed. Him and Scotty, allegedly Scotty was with him, broke into the woman's house while they was running and getting chased by the police. They broke into some woman's house and he strangled the woman a little bit and was claiming he was trying to scare her or whatever, but he left DNA on her neck. That's pretty much how they know that he was there, and she seen his tattoo. You know what I mean? So the guy Dominique, he's pretty much caught red-handed. You know what I mean? So it seems like he just throwing anybody under the bus to save his ass. Cause we can all speculate that KSOO was there. You know what I mean? We can all say that. You know what I mean? But reasonable. This is not a civil case, chat. This is a real criminal case where reasonable doubt really plays a big picture in this stuff, you know what I mean? Because if it's reasonable doubt, you know what I mean, like they can't convict him on murder if it's reasonable doubt. Like you need way more evidence just to say, hey, he told me this, or hey, he said this, or he said, you know what I mean? Like that's not going to work in a criminal court case. But yeah, man, KSOO lawyer, he pretty much had she pretty much had KSOO stand up a couple times for the jury, and anybody else can see like KSOO clearly damn near almost 300 pounds. You know what I mean? He ain't no 140. The guy that they seen on the video that's running with the Draco, he's probably about 160. You know what I mean? If that, 150. You dig what I'm saying? We already know before KSOO left the streets, KSOO was way bigger than what they're trying to portray to say that he's the shooter. And it was a couple guys that was with Dominique, the guy that set this up. He called a couple other guys before he called KSOO, and they rolled over there to the address first. And they claimed that they didn't do nothing right there. They just rolled over there to see what's going on. You know what I mean? So what the lawyer doing is she pretty much are placing other key players at the scene to show the jury that KSOO wasn't at the scene. These guys could have been at the scene. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this, man. I'm going to be hitting y'all back up. These just some small pointers in the KSOO update,